Hello and welcome to another video on this channel, and today we are going to run with fan and the nail gun. So we're again doing just a normal run, get to variant 50. Um I just try to freaking scope what the hell. And okay, so the plan is that we do something different than ice on the nail gun. So that our main weapon is just going to be the fan. Even though I really don't know how to play this weapon, by the way, I should have definitely taken the soul shrine. We are currently not running any cassette, so we are basically running the base cassette. Should have gone to the time room, it's fine. Okay, what do we have? Yes, freeze on dash is really good. Oh, that's cool. What the heck? Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So if you didn't notice how the fan works, so you can suck enemies in frick in your direction, and then you're going to deal damage to them, and that is going to charge up these bubbles, and then you can basically shoot your ult, and yeah, they deal a good amount of damage. But one of the biggest problem of the fans is that against big enemies, if you suck them towards you, then it's can be pretty horrible. So yes, we have to see. Okay, we go to the time room after this, I think. So yeah, a thing that is going to be very dangerous are, as I said, the big enemies. And we might also get... Oh, lifesteal, nice. I wanted to go to the time room, but I couldn't. Nice. Yeah, very already. What the heck is going on? Okay. Imagine I would have gone to the time room. That would have been great. Oh my god. The physics objects. That's something they actually changed. So the fan now also sucks every physics-based object, which in my opinion, I mean, it works, but can be really uncomfortable with, for example, the queue you saw before the error variant. That was actually like, really annoying. Oh, I don't know how to use these bubbles. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Let's just take him. Let's see what he has. Okay, that is, and I entirely useless. Okay, this is actually that was worse. Yeah, just go for red and green. We could do nuclear on the fan, actually. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do nuclear on the fan because I haven't really used nuclear in the past, so let's check it out after the changes. Okay, so we have to use the nail gun basically. If you're wondering why I'm not using the alt, that is because if you there's actually now you see it. There's a cap on the amount of needles that can be out at the same time. And if you just go past that cap, you are basically going to always proc your alt on one of the needles, which is not necessarily better damage, but it's just relatively cool to do. So I don't know how to shoot the bubbles as a boss. It's I really don't know. Why did I do that? Okay, homing rockets. Interesting. So by the way, if you suck one of your old bubbles towards you, then you're going to fly up. See? Okay. Actually, maybe we get two greens. No, we can't really do that. Old damage is pretty good for both of our weapons. Let's get one green, one red. The problem is the Nagan really does not scale that well with red upgrades, so Nagan is something that I really like to play, just getting damage over items, which we are probably not going to do because the fan really needs the damage of the red upgrades, so. Okay, this is the doable one for me. Okay, you get that. Actually, I want to try that. Okay, it's fine. Did we just... Okay, no. I thought for a second. Nice. We are... Actually, we are close to nuclear ejects. We go to the timer after this variant. As you can see, if an enemy does not get one tap, it it stays in front of you, and that is just overall really bad. Because it can really just kill you if you're not careful enough. Refill our time and get nuclear optimally. Nice. Okay, one more green. Good. We're definitely... Okay, this is a really bad situation. Oh, okay. We can cash it for free. That's good. That was definitely not worth it. We may just be going again. Maybe. The question is, can our tax afford it to go again? Because I'm not quite sure. I have to charge the zones, I completely forgot. What am I doing? Oh shit, don't suck this. Don't suck that guy if he's invincible. Oh my god. The Negan is actually not that bad in this situation because we can take it as a long range option, which is kind of nice. The fan doesn't do. Does the fan do melee damage? I'm not sure, so I'm just going to take max life. We want nuclear on the fan because nuclear also can give us healing damage up. And it's basically everything we can buy. Nuclear may not seem the best for the fan, but it actually works quite well here, especially with the bubbles. Because our bubbles split up and they basically can cover the entire map, so to speak, so it's just fine. We're going to get our ticks through that. Because nuclear heals you, basically, for every tick, and that just works very well on things that are good AoE. Do we take... No, we don't. Don't get greedy. Watch, let me tell you that. Okay, what the heck? That's an item. Reload speed. Okay, reload speed is useless for the fan, but it's not bad for the minigun. I mean, we can also just get ice on the minigun and say, yes, okay, this was a very interesting run. But I don't want to do that. Maybe actually maybe we get lightning. Or at least try to get lightning. That could be interesting. One final enemy. We can do a corruption, hell yeah. Okay, no, they don't get one shot. I don't like that. Oh, this is bad. What the fuck? Why couldn't I move? That was weird. We can go to the time room now, fill up our time again, and buy very cheap upgrades. Okay, so if we want yellow, then it's actually fine to take a lot of yellow. Oh, this gives us 3? Damn. Don't care, go all in. What the f was that? Did a bubble crit? I guess. Oh my god, please! Oh, the admin. Oh, they also have new designs. Or am I tripping? Don't know, but I think that's a new design. To them, certainly. Nice. Okay, we are at the cap, so we are going to drop it every time now. Nice. As you can see, the little explosions there. Just rip it. Okay. Didn't quite saw what happened. Okay. I mean, I really don't need that, but fine. Okay, what do we take? This is bad. But maybe it's the best in our current situation. So yeah, I mean, who cares? Hmm. Yeah, if you're using fan, it's very important that you have it, that you also build into your secondary weapon, because fan on its own is not really not the best weapon. It's like quite funny to have fan as a secondary weapon. It probably would do its job a little better if I had a melee weapon as well. Um, but then your range would like completely horrible, and I don't quite want that at least for now. Oh my god, I'm always forgetting what I have to do on the variants, bro. I'm wasting time. I basically have to go to the time room again. That's bad. Dude, thank you. Finally. That's not bad. Just go. Mm, yeah, I mean, crit chance is not bad. Come on, dude. Ah, now we actually get value out of that. That's good. Fish. Okay. Sorry if I like did. No. Anyways, brother. Okay. I currently also don't know where this build is going. By the way. Hell no, we're not taking the washer now. You did your damage to me. You already make me lose value. Oh, friggin' die. Oh, we get a cloner. Oh shit, we could go for big chungus crit build. Dude. I mean, we can just copy the blade. Like it would be. Mm, would it be boring? I mean, we have. Yeah, let's just copy the blade. I mean, just those nearly 50% crit chance with the 240% crit damage. Yeah, just the usual. Bro cannot be sucked. Interesting. Boom! That's a lot of damage for a little bubble. By the way, this is the first time that I'm actually using this weapon in a real run. So maybe if I don't know the secret tech for this weapon, then please don't blame me. Don't know better. Okay. Okay, so now, now we kind of have to go for ice. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Non-existent, guys. Now we just have to go for ice. There's nothing that can tell me otherwise. We got the setup, but this can also not be sucked, but I can stand right into it and kill it. But I'm not gonna do that. Okay. So, do we just use ice on the nail gun, which is the most boring thing we can do, and is also an anti-synergy with our... no. It's an anti-synergy with our fan, because we have no elemental items besides the Frost Gauntlet, and the thing is just that it just doesn't work with, with nuclear. Like, Frost doesn't work with nuclear. That's so sad. Can we please get a synergy between those? What could you do for it? It's actually not a bad question. What could you do? Okay, obvious, like, bro, what the hell are these items? Can't buy green. I messed up. Okay, we get another item, I think. Do we get anything good? Yeah. Okay. We are nearly on variant 30 and only have 3 green upgrades. I don't know if I like that. Our max F is looking like terrible. Yes, but no, there's no but. I think it's just terrible. I don't know. I may just be losing to like big name. Not gonna lie. That would be quite sad. Okay, so maybe we just get ice on the nail again. More crit chances inside. I forgot. Okay, so we get 2 greens next shop. No, I wanted to take blue. Okay. Okay, when it comes to our damage, it's not the worst, because if the bubbles hit, it's like a really big chunk of damage, so yes. By the way, Principal, a really cool... Oh, that's good. A really cool boss. I really like the Principal. I think it's a very unique boss. Our bubbles of annihilation. Correct. Okay, there was nothing there. Like, Fan is actually not that bad dealing with the small enemies, but it just really struggles with big ones. Okay, hot take. fan might actually not be that bad for speed running. Because it can easily, like, okay, so big, not very intense speedruns, but big mad speedruns, because it can nearly insta-kill all the small enemies. Oh! Okay, I never said anything. Never, don't trust me anymore. Okay. Yes, we get 2 greens. I think we quite need them. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I think this is better. Like, literally, the aura wouldn't have done anything for us. And I don't think this is a hot take. Because we literally don't have any healing, and healing through souls is bad, besides if you get that item, then it's good. Not an endless, but just good. Bro, these guys are freaking tanky. Dude, can you get out there? Okay, very nice. I mean, this is like certified S tier fan gameplay. Bro, if you sack something right above him, you can't hit it, bro. That is stupid. Bro, that makes the weapon really bad. Okay, so it sounded like I knew that, but I just found it out because I never played fan, so but this is so bad. I mean, like, I don't think that many people use this weapon, and it's not considered the best. But bro, please. Why do you bully this weapon so much, dude? What did it do to you? Where? More crit chance. How much goddamn crit chance do I have? We want blue. We have a lot of crit chance. Get more blue, blue. Great! Get us away to the goddamn soul, dude. Get more blue, blue. One more. I need one more, thank you. Oh, 2 rolls. Did we play like a corrupt? I don't want that. Frick. Because it's kind of interesting, because cash out can sometimes give you more rolls than just if you normally roll slow. But in the cases you want specific cards, you shouldn't cash out. You really shouldn't cash out then. Also, something that would make it into an Oddcore guide if I would make one, which I can. Yes, if you want. So if anyone is interested in that, just write it in the comments. You're probably going to be like the only comment. I mean, no one even watches this, but anyways. Okay, hell yeah, we do corruption. It's gonna be fine. Oh no. Oh no. Are we one-shotting? I don't think we one-shot the big guys, but the small ones at least, so... Okay, no, we don't one-shot them. Okay, why do the small ones have more HP than the big ones? That is stupid. Like, that does not make that much sense, but I mean, it's odd, so it's gonna be in the game. Lord Mark would be really nice. Yes. Um, Stop using the fan, probably. Is the problem here? Okay, I guess as soon as we get ice, everything is gonna be fine. Okay. Dude, just die. Fuck Mart. No loner, sadly. We don't need you. Oh, that is 50% damage. That is like, actually, like, goddamn 50% damage. Yeah, basically now our damage is quite kinda so just we really need some damage reduction because our lives are going to be horrible if we don't have damage reduction. Well, my life, maybe not yours, but we are just gonna die if we don't have damage reduction on the fan. Yeah, the fan, I wouldn't say it's worse or like that it's even less viable than melee weapons that don't have any range option. Okay, there is not one melee weapon with not a range option. So, okay. So I would say the fan is not a that bad offhand weapon, but as a main weapon, it can struggle. The thing is that you quite literally have to build into it to make it viable to just get as you have to really invest into it to get value from it. So the question is, a second-hand weapon, I shouldn't need to invest that much into it to make it strong. So why am I even using it in the first place? By the way, I'm mindlessly just doing corruptions, which is probably not really optimal, but I mean we can deal with them, so why not? It's a free item, it's tax reduction, and that's green cards. We don't know. Fill up our time. We could cash out for 38. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not doing all that reading. So okay, our cards are just spread now, which is fine. So I can get an upgrade for ice. I can get 2 greens. I mean that's fine. Hey, this is not looking all that bad. And we got an item. And now we pull out our boss killer. That is some good damage. Can I shoot bubbles at it, please? I mean, it does not matter where I shoot the bubbles, but... Okay, there we go. Nice. Like, dude, our item luck just went ooga booga, I think. That's actually quite insane. Okay, reload speed for our minigun. We upgrade frost damage, and we get 2 greens. I mean, we could also switch to fire, which is probably better than nuclear in my case. Do we just get lifesteal for the healing? No, we don't need any. We have healing through soul, so actually just invest in our crit build. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We have now 3 swords. That's very nice. And of course, we just have to collect sunflowers. Could it be different? Can I suck the sunflowers with that? Yes, I can. Nice. Brother, is the fan the best weapon for Endless? Because it can suck the sunflowers? No, yes, I did. Thank you. Pull on some bubbles, dude. Okay, I'm here, and I'm going to suck you all. Item. Okay, that is lightning. Okay, so if I now shoot that, then okay. So we have now a little bit more of a comfortable freeze ability also. That is good. This is really not looking bad, actually. The run turned around. I had to take a quick break. Brother, what is this shit? Dude. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so our build is looking quite decent, I will say. Um, our main damage against bosses comes from the Negan, and our AoE comes from the fan. We have nuclear on the fan. Unfortunately, that does not do that much for us. So my plan was actually to swap it to fire, because that has a synergy with ice and nuclear because we have chase. So, hell yeah. And now we do take... What variant are we on? I don't know. Let's take one more red and now we can clone something. Maybe? Nah, we clone the blade. We just clone the blade. I thought about like cloning the dragon fruit to be relatively tanky, but we don't need it. Tankiness is overrated. Dude, dying. Dying. Imagine, dude. Imagine him not dying. Okay, we should buy time again. Go to the time room. I mean, what are we getting? Hmm, doesn't really matter that much. I mean, now we are basically just getting stats, so yeah, we could just get as much crit chance as possible. I mean, currently we are sitting at 83. Just I don't care. Like, it does not matter what cards we get as long as we have 4 greens. Yeah, I mean, I believe I can fly. That's I don't know if that was like necessary for the fan because it can actually be kind of annoying in some cases if your bubbles knock you up. But it's I mean it's just an extra form of movement that this weapon gets, and it also helps to just deal with flying enemies. So it's relatively well. And also vertical movement abilities are pretty broken in this game because things can't really hit you if you're above them. So it's actually not that bad. Okay, now we have freeze on every gadget, so we can like really just freeze them if we want. Oh no, a charging guy. Okay, right, might be. Okay, but this has been a really decent run, like not gonna lie. Could have went worse. That is a balloon. Oh wait, we get blink. Okay, that bubble deal damage, I guess. Where is he? Yeah, the blink also got like a new design. I like that. Let's try to get it to chase us. I don't know where he is. Nice, okay, we got it. It's another off march. Okay, so what are we getting? Just cheese? Maybe Medusa. I think cheese is fine. Like, get as much cheese as possible. Okay, we're up to 12 greens. We can increase our burn damage. That's not bad. And we have to go to the time room. I mean, I'm going to do it after this variant, like right before Big Man. So, okay, very good. One more enemy. Where the hell? Those moving too fast, dude. Okay, that's fine. We should probably... It was not necessary to do it like that. We also don't want to cash out. We just get some, maybe attack speed and ammo are the most things that do the most here. So keep some in case we need to heal or go to the... And because we also want to shoot Big Man with the with our ice things. Holy, do you see the damage? Nice, we got it. Very good, very good. Very chill run. In the end, Ice carried it. But yes. I mean, what can you say? Like Ice on just nail gun goes wild, and we had so much crit. So yeah, if you can see it here, we had the blade like 4 times. That's 40% crit chance. That's 80% extra crit damage with extra frost crit damage, which just help these two gadget mods to just deal their damage. Like we didn't use the fan in the big man fight at all because it wouldn't have done that much. We got 100% extra damage. We got burger and dragon fruit. Bake burger, yes. And stun was actually really huge because if you get the freeze element and then shoots at it with something that does lightning, then you're going to freeze the enemy, which just guaranteed frost crits, extra damage from this, which just went crazy with our build. And yeah, I think this was a relatively solid run. The fan did most of the work on the enemy variants. So I didn't only use the nail gun, so this wasn't like nail gun was like the AoE on the nail gun was really bad. So I wouldn't say I would have been able to clear the variants as swiftly as with the fan. Okay. So I ejected. I wanted to jump. So I'm just gonna quickly die here so that you get to see your end screen. But yes, we won. So I don't care. We killed a little over 2000 time, 38 minutes. So, yes, I hope you had fun watching this video. And yes, that's it for today. Goodbye, guys.